Your friends may not support your business page, and it's okay. Trust me, you'll find that a lot of stranger at your business page and they support you than the people who you think that were actually. You don't gotta go to work. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video where we talk about business and share ideas, mistakes made, etc. I am your girl Kim. Hope that you have already subscribed to my channel, and if you have not, please do so at this moment. Be sure to share this video and like and even drop a comment. So today I'll be sharing with you some mistakes that many people make and mistake that I have made when I just started my online business. Before I get into that, be sure to follow my Instagram page at collections876 and at beadedamore876. So one focuses on t-shirts and accessories while the other one focuses on handmade beaded jewelry. Okay, so I have created, the first business page that I have created was the one for the beaded jewelry on Instagram. I have started in February 2019. At that time, I just had my son, but I decided that I would move forward regardless of having a child, because for me, a child does not stop me from going after what I want. Okay, so when I just started, basically I didn't really do much research, to be honest with you, and I just decided I'm gonna create an Instagram page for this, and then I'm just gonna start. I start by putting out information, information that you'd put in your bio, and starting to tell your friends about it, etc. But what I didn't really take note of or did was to be careful how I was posting my content. For example, when you make these beaded jewelry, you have to take photos, right? I would take the photos on any and everything, and sometimes they look dark, sometimes they just weren't popping. They just were, honestly, they just weren't happening looking back at it now. And I remember one of my friend had encouraged me that I needed to use like a light background or something white to take these photos on. I listened to her. I started by taking new photos, slowly removing the old ones, and so basically I was like starting over to put content on the page. When I just started, what I did was to start putting like, coming soon and stuff, like a little bit wording thing that would be talking about beaded jewelry, those little posts, memes or something of that sort. So after she gave me a little advice that I needed to use white background, I did took the advice, and I started by creating cleaner photos. Okay, so that's a mistake that I have definitely made, which was to just post anything and not in any fashion or proper content rather. Okay, so another thing is that I'm still doing this. I order stuff online, right? Which means that it needs to be shipped to Jamaica. But a big problem was after I have received my goods, pay courier service fee, etc., and starting to price my goods and so forth, I realized that I'm selling, but I just could not see the profit. The mistake that I have made, I set my price and just did not I did not factor in the shipping costs in setting those prices. So basically, I'm selling the goods, not factoring in the shipping costs, and I realized that, oops, I end up losing. Like when I say losing big time. So I'm just ordering to reorder and not having an actual profit from what I'm selling, and that is That's a wrong move for a business. That's a big mistake, right? If you want to see profit, you have to factor in all the costs that all the money is spent rather. You need to factor in those costs. And then you put your little markup to that to ensure that you're making back what was spent. Another mistake that I have made was to started creating orders for persons without collecting payment. And I noticed that I've experienced a situation where after I have created these orders, the person tell me that they no longer wanted the goods. Like seriously? I mean, after I have taken my time that I could have used to do something else to create this item for you, you're telling me that you no longer need it. So what I started doing to correct that mistake made was to start collecting money. Yes, you need to make a deposit to my account before anything can be processed. I mean, at the end of the day, if I'm using a courier service, they have to be paid, right? If it's not those courier where you pay upon receiving the goods, then they have to get their money. And it takes time to prepare an item, which means that you should be compensated for such. And to sit down and do all of that and then only to hear that I don't bother want it, it's heartbreaking. So you have to consider factoring all these things when you are doing especially handmade stuff, right? Another mistake that I have made when I started out, because the business is now 1 year old and couple months, a mistake that I have made was to think that I can be everybody's delivery person. I didn't even consider a courier at first. Different from like shipping stuff to Montego Bay. Of course, you know you need to use Knoxford Express, but I mean stuff that places that were closer to me, like maybe Spanish Town, Portmore, around those vicinities, I was delivering without even collecting a delivery cost. And I realized that I'm spending money out of my own pocket, right, to deliver items to persons and not even collecting a dollar to make it up. Guess what? I think of that and say, I'm not factoring delivery costs. Like seriously? What kind of business am I operating? Free delivery service right through. It's not like I had a promotion going on where I had a free delivery service for a month. I was delivering free right through the time. Like what? I mean, in a business, you have to consider that, listen, you are doing this to make a profit. It can't be that money is leaking out at another section, right? You're having leakages right there. So what I started doing is that I added little delivery fee to drop the goods at a particular point, because I mean at this time, if it's not a bearer service, I won't be doing door-to-door delivery. You meet me at the delivery points and you collect your item. So that was a mistake that I have made, setting prices but not factoring any delivery costs when I dropped off goods. Okay, another thing that I did that maybe I should have did better back then, but hey, I just started, so it was okay to make mistakes. I actually did this. Basically, after I started doing the handmade jewelry thing, I decided to add printed t-shirts to it and a few other accessories. So that happened like shortly after, in the same year after I started the handmade jewelry. I did like probably started ordering like doing like six t-shirts and so forth. And after selling off everything, good girl did nothing more than to just order six again. Started getting sales. I mean, at some point, I ended up running out of stock. So I was not managing my stock properly. it was not being managed effective enough. So I'm imploring you that if you're going to do this, ensure that you're doing a stock check or you're managing your stock well, because constantly ordering six of something that people love or people gravitate into, you'll just find yourself losing customer because, one, after everything is sold out, people will be going elsewhere because you're not prepared for their money. Basically, you have no goods, and it's not like a situation where you'll be getting it tomorrow where they can wait. Sometimes they have to be waiting even 2 weeks, and by the time those things should arrive, within a 2 week period, I mean, the customer already changed their mind. So you do not want to be consistently ordering the same amount of things that you normally do. I mean, when it's a low portion. If you're making the money back for the set of 6 that you have previously ordered, step it up, order probably 9, and step it up until you can order more while you're still seeing the profit. So that's a mistake that I have made while doing my business. Monitoring or having a business is hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. I wouldn't say hard, but it takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot of focus, and you want to make sure that doing this, you are ready for it, and you're doing what is necessary. You, like, for example, you're keeping track of your stock, your sales, and keeping track of your customer and their needs and so forth. So try not to make the mistakes that I have made, because it probably cost you one way or the next. That you should perhaps just try not to do is to create your business page on the same page you call your personal page. I mean, it can get confusing at times for potential customers because you're posting ledger stuff and then you're posting your business items. And you can have a clash right there because, I mean, too much things, so your page will just become crowded, and so it's like you're posting lifestyle activities and posting business at the same time. I'll suggest you create a separate page for your business. And just before I close, I want to tell you this. Not everyone will support your business, right? Not everyone will be happy for you that you have started a business. So just please put that in your head going forward. Your friends may not support your business page, and it's okay. Trust me, you'll find that a lot of strangers at your business page and they support you than the people who you think that were actually your friends. I have come across that. I have been in that situation and realized that not everybody will support me. So what I do is to support myself, and a stranger in return eventually started supporting my business. You can promote on your personal page all you want. Not everybody will care to add your business or follow your business page. So go forward with a positive mind. Expect nothing from people. Just keep encouraging yourself and watch videos that may be encouraging to you. Alright? Remember to like, subscribe, and share my video. You don't gotta go to work.